Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the Monday painting video. What is the Monday painting video? What's it all about? The Monday painting video is essentially a painting video, but the model or models in question are voted on by you guys from last week's Weekly Wednesday, which is a weekly Q&A. I show you guys a host of models and you guys vote on what you want to paint for Monday's painting video. In the event of a tie, I do a dice roll. So for all my regulars here, guys, I feel love. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so the votes are in. Only one vote was cast. Good old Canada West, thank you, mate. He voted for the Death Guard Plague Marines. Now, the only problem with that is I have 30 of them. I'm not going to get 30 done in this video. So what I've done is I've got 4 here. 4 that I think is the most interesting type, of models out of all of them. And bear in mind, this guy is a converted one because he's an old lead one. So I put Nolan on top and, done a few manner of different bits and pieces to him. But the other guys are just normal guys from the squad. So, what I want to do as well is I want to paint these guys differently to any other Death Guard, characters and tanks and stuff that I do. And because there's 30 of them, I want to try and paint them in a way that I can get them redone really quickly. So I'm going to run you through my wet palette quickly. I have some Leadbelcher, some Moot Green, Death Guard Green, Euphan Grey, Retributor Armour and Khorne Red. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with some, telling the dog to shut up and barking. I want to start with some Leadbelcher. And I want to give it a heavy dry brush of Leadbelcher. But what I'm thinking is, bits like this, I don't want to hit. The cloth, I don't want to hit. Anything that I'm going to paint different, not lead, or sorry, silver, and then come in afterwards, I don't want to get. So I'm going to start cracking on with that. Well, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in again, do the same thing again, but with Death Guard Green. And I like the weapon, I don't want to hit the weapon, but I want to hit everything else that I think is, well, I think it's going to be armour. Again, I'm not going to do all of this on camera, I'm just going to do a bit so you can see what it looks like. The rain's decided it's going to come down really heavy. I think this way is going to be very quick and easy to paint them all and really distinguish them between the character type models for the Death Guard and the normal Death Guard Marines. So I'm going to go off camera and do the rest. So we are very, very simple, very straightforward. Now I'm going to come with some Euphan Grey. I'm going to pick out things like this spike on here, the Death Head Grenade. Just give them a quick once over. One of the other guys I've converted a Nurgling onto him, so I'll do that a blast of this colour as well. Notice I don't go all the way down to the bottom of the horn, because that gives me a bit of shading when I come in with another colour. It's going to give it like a dirty look. What I want to do as well is get his tongue, give the teeth a little once over. I'm going to crack on and do the rest on the others. Okay, so next I'm going to come in with some corn red, and I'm going to get all of the cloth pieces. I think corn red, the paint itself, when it goes on and dries off, it dries off really dark and dingy and looks absolutely amazing. A few of them have little tabard bits at the front. So one last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some corn red and just sort of stipple it along here. Just to break up the mouth a little bit, make it more prominent. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in with some mood green, water it right down. I'm going to just slap it in, sort of like a wash on the body. Now because it's watered down, it will dry off very quickly. And it should still give me some of the dark green coming through from the Death Guard green. I'm going to do it on the rest of them. We'll come back and have a look at when it's dry. Right, so here we are. Still a little bit wet in places, but you can see it's really looking nice. Now I'm going to come in with some Retributor armour, and I'm going to do all the gold trim. Now with the Death Guard model, I don't want to make the gold trim really bright and really great. I want it to just look dull and worn away. But with the Retributor armour, what it's going to do is really break up the model. I'm going to get his arm here, his little snout thing that comes off of him. The gold trim there. That's why I do the green first of all, just to really, if I'd done the Retributor armour, what would have happened is the green would have just destroyed what I'd done. I forgot to do his cloak. That's very good. So I'm going to do the rest of that and his cloak that I forgot. Right, so with the exception of the Nurgling on top of the dude, and maybe the guy's tongue, these guys are battle ready. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take them beyond battle ready standard. Now this can be a dry brush, this could be an edge highlight, this could be technical paint, this could be dry paint, it could be a different combination of different things. But I'm going to go through each one at a time because there's a few bits and pieces to do on each of them. So the first thing I'm going to do is come in with some Troll Slayer orange. And let's get it in around the weapon. As this dries, it's going to give me like a rusty effect. Not painting it on, I'm sort of stippling it on. What I'll do is come in and get a bit on the armour as well. Not everywhere, just here and there. That is a layer paint, so it will go on bright, but it will dull itself down. So don't panic if you start putting it on and go, oh, it's too much. Now what I'm going to do for this guy, fallopius pink. So there's some there. Now I'm coming in with Talazar Blue for the plasma weapon. I thought I stopped recording, I didn't, I just realised. Dab that in there. It's a bit too much, I think. Now I have some white scars on the wet palette. Just a little bit of magic now, I think. So what I'm going to do with the white scars, the first thing I'm going to do is come back to the Nurgle Dude. I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to flick it along the edge of this blade. That dries, it's going to be a warm metal look. Come back to the plasma dude, take a bit of contrast paint, and I want to put it just in the centre there, so a bit of white scars. I want to put it just in the centre there. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually wet blending contrast paint and normal paint. It's not going to be that noticeable now, but when it dries, actually I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty good. I was going to come back in with some white scars and just go over the top of that middle part once it had dried. He's essentially done. It's this guy now. So again, I'm going to come in with some white scars. I'm just going to just brush it on here and there to make it look like it's worn. Oh, he needs fallopius pink on his tentacle as well. Right, back to this guy. I really like this guy. The last thing I'm going to do is take a little bit more white scars and I'm gently going to just touch it across the teeth. I just want those teeth to stand out really a lot more. And then I'll flick a bit of white scars across this as well, the dip skull. Grenade. I think that looks absolutely savage. Now, the only thing I was going to do was chuck some nun oil on the weapons, on the gun weapons. I still might do that. I'm not going to do that now. I want to see how they look afterwards, and if I do it, I'm probably going to do it to all 30 of them at the same time. The same with this guy here. It's a plasma weapon. I think it looks pretty cool. But once that's dry, I might look and go, no, bring a bit more white and just touch it up in the middle with a little bit more white. But there we have it, guys. So if you're new to the channel and you're seeing this for the first time, hit the subscribe button because it costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube to share this video to more and more people, which makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more. Now I do have another 26 of these guys to paint, but I think this method is very, very straightforward. Very, very easy. At least you could have all 26 in one table and just go through and just silver dry brush all of them. And then the next day then silver Death Guard green dry brush gem, and then just finish them off with the other colours. But there's no way I could have got all 30 done, you know, in one little video. Especially not with the Death Guard Plague Marines, because apart from these two, because they're the old lead ones that I converted with the new bits and pieces, but the other guys, the normal plastic guys that you buy in the box now, there is so much detail. I mean, look at that. It's absolutely amazing. Even this lad has, you know, lots of things going on for him. Spikes coming out of him, cloths everywhere. Fantastic. So it would have taken me far too long just to go through every single one and do all that. But anyway, thank you for voting. Thank you all for watching. If you have any comments or anything about these guys, or this painting video, or these guys in general, just chuck them below as always. Until next time, guys, hit the buttons for me. Take it easy.